Yeah, Bang Bang Ray Hill. Just got a friend of mine here, Terry
Oatway.
And I'm going to talk about Johnny Hanlon, yeah?
Right.
He knows Johnny Hanlon very well. He bought... Johnny Hanlon died, didn't he, the other day? Is that true?
He died last week.
What did he die, mate?
I'm not sure, but I think he suffered with his heart, and I think that's...
Right, carry on. It's just,
I'm not exactly sure what he died of.
Okay.
But I met John as a kid. Like, he used to treat me. He used to come down my mum's house with a few other faces. They'd all be sitting down there drinking tea, saying what they was going to do with me dad and all that. And I used to creep in there and listen. They would sling me out, you know what I mean? I'd get out. Because I was only a kid, you know what I mean? But I loved it.
How old John would be? How old would he be?
He might have been in his 30s, early 30s, I don't know. Early 30s.
Oh, a little bit. I want to know, because could he ever fight, John?
Oh, dear. The man, in my eyes, the man was King Kong.
Was he a legend, mate?
In my eyes, and a lot.
He was a legend, wasn't he?
You talk to anyone in Notting Hill
who could have a fight, yeah.
Or talk to the old girls, the old boys. They loved him. He'd go in a pub, pensioners, they couldn't buy a drink. He told John make sure they was all right. Ernie Wise was the same, exactly the same. John, he'd fight, like I used to hear things, even when I was a kid. John done this, he'd done him.
Tell us little stories.
But as I got older, like, and got involved with Ernie, I got more involved with John, you know what I mean? Not all the time, like, done a couple of little bits of things with him, like, and I just loved him, you know what I mean? He had that thing about him, John, you know what I mean?
He had the aura around, didn't he, mate?
He had it, he had it, you know what I mean? You could walk anywhere, go in a pub, see him, you'd know. Like, don't...
Tell me something, was it true that he used to work at Terry Downs Club? He used to be a bouncer.
I don't know if he worked there, but he used to go down there a lot. I only ever went there once, and I think with Ernie, and I was only young then, really young, you know what I mean? But I remember where it was, round by the Jubilee clock.
That's it, round by the little alleyway,
in Olsen,
downstairs,
yeah. But I don't remember too much about that, but I knew it was his club, Terry Downs.
Yeah, I was told that because I made a think about it.
John,
Well,
John knew him well.
Yeah.
They was, really knew each other well, yeah. And because John used to talk about him a lot, Terry Downs.
Yeah.
But in the rugby club, where everyone round Notting Hill used to be, these like years when John was young, they were in boxing training and all that. It was powerful. And then mate of mine, Harry Senior, he's in the same thing. He was on the level with John, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I say level, not really, but Harry could have a fight. But Harry, I opened a yard with Harry, Breaker's yard, but because Harry wanted to pull me away from that little firm. He said, you're going to end up with plenty of bird. So why don't you come work with me? We went and squatted in the yard. I mean, John used to come round there every other day in the yard.
Could he really ever fight, mate? Seriously?
I heard stories, but until you see it yourself, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can hear
Tell us some of the stories. Tell us some of the stories that you've been told.
Well, it's like my mate Harry. When my boy was born, we went out to wet the baby's head. So it's me, Harry, met John in the Maxilla Club, a few others, so on the piss. So afterwards, we go to a club. And there was a club down Chepstow Mews. I think it was
Chepstow. That's not got dictionary. Chepstow Place.
I think it was Chepstow.
Yeah.
It was one of them muses up that way anyway. There was this little club, and this big black fella had it, Roy. Oh, he was a big fucker and all. He used to do film work. He was an extra, I think.
Okay.
Bits of film.
Do you remember Mickey Williams? Big black guy. Might be him.
No, this geezer's was Roy Clark, I think.
Okay, Roy
Clark.
Okay.
But He was a name then, you know what I mean? Anyway, we went in the club anyway. Harry and John were messing about, sparring, you know what I mean? Framing up to each other and like messing about. Started getting a bit serious. So all of a sudden, Harry's gone bang. He's caught John in the eye. John's gone over, split his eye open. So as he got up, Harry said to him, "John, I didn't mean to do that, mate, sorry." John said, don't worry, leave it. Stop it now. So Harry wouldn't have it. He said, "I want you to hit me back, John, go on." He said, no, I'm not doing it. And he said, "Hit me back." So John said, "No, I'm not going to do it, Harry." So Harry went like that to him, hit me back. And as he went like, John's boom, caught him one. He just woof, gone on the floor. So I picked him up and he said to me, "Is my jaw all right?" Right? So it wasn't, it was like, it was all over the gaff. So he said, swore, he said like, "Oh dear," he went, "Do you know what?" He said, "I just see the Star of Bethlehem." He said it was a big flash when he hit me.
They reckon he could really fight.
Yeah.
I
mean, Harry could have it and all, you know what I mean? But they was in Borstal together. They were good mates.
Okay.
Because, that was the argument I think started. John said to him,
What Borstal was that, mate?
Rochester.
Oh,
they was in
Rochester. Borstal.
Yeah. I think John got
that was
moved.
a recourse Borstal.
Yeah, John, they separated them. What happened? They was in Rochester. Anyway, they had an argument. They was always arguing, you know what I mean, over anything. So John said, when I walked past, John was walking on the land, walking past the cells, and Harry's come out of one of the old metal trays and hit him on the head with it, right? Cut his head open. This was in Borstal. And Harry said to me, he told me the story, and he said, when I'd done it, he said, he tried to get at me, John, but screws, about 4 of them, he said, grabbed hold of him. He said, he'd done 2 of them. He said, he was only a boy, really. You know what I mean? He's done 2 men. You know, he said, that's when we knew he had a lot of power in him. I think they was all there. Pat, a few others in the Borstal at the time from the hill. And Harry said, it took about 6 of them in the end to get him down the block. Yeah, okay. He said he said he was only a boy, same as me.
Yeah, for sure.
He said, but he was a big boy, you know what I mean? Always, like John, when he was younger, he had the neck, you know when...
He had a massive...
You see that big neck,
he did,
you know what I mean? The shoulders went...
Massive shoulders, massive arms.
But his shoulders weren't like that way. I know when they slant, you can tell.
Yeah.
You know, you could tell, like, powerful. And, and I used to, if we was out, it's like a club, John, you know what I mean? It's who fancies going down here, like Pink Pig or another club. Because he knew, I think, the Nashes, he knew them well. They had a few clubs.
That's it. The Cross, was it the Cross there?
Well, I think this one was in Earls Court.
Okay.
Yeah, just in Earls Court. I think they had 2 there.
They had one, didn't they have one at King's Cross? Bagley's was Terry, Bagley's was what? Belonged to Terry, I forget his name, Terry's second name, Terry, fuck, I shouldn't open my mouth now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I know, Bagley's, I know the name, yeah. So.
Bagley, I think the Cross, they had the Cross.
But the one day, they had a couple.
Yeah.
But you could see even they respected John. Because we'd go down there, if one of them would be there, you know what I mean? They'd see John. He'd walk in, everyone used to buy John a drink. Not because they think he's going to, do anything. Like,
was a lot of people fighting him, you think?
There was a few people, yeah, I should think, but most people done it out of respect.
Yeah.
Especially in Notting Hill.
Yeah.
He'd walk in any pub in Notting Hill. I mean, there was a lot of pubs there in Notting Hill.
There was loads.
There was a lot of pubs.
So where did he get the name from?
He he chinned a fella I know, another Timmy Cowan. Timmy was he was a wind-up Timmy, but he was a funny geezer, you know what I mean? He was quite good mates with John. They was quite close at one time, and John chinned him. I don't know what it was over. John gave him a clump, and he called him a bully, C-U-N-T, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And he said, "You're a bully."
So has that always been with
And
him?
it stuck with him. John was no bully. He wasn't a bully. You know what I mean? You could go and have a drink with John, and he'd drink with, you know what I mean, anyone. John was probably one of the nicest fellas I know. So he hated that name.
I like the way he talked, like that nice talk, didn't he?
Yeah,
That deep voice.
that gruff.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what he was, John.
Yeah.
And I think that put a few people off, like maybe the way he talked,
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure, for sure.
Oh dear, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Because as you said the other day, you know, that's right.
Yeah.
Somebody took you
Yeah.
you know what I mean? John, you could sit there with John all day and listen to his stories. You know what I mean?
Do you have some good stories?
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Do you know about it?
not really, but John, well, not what I could, you know, I can't remember him, but I remember sitting down with him loads of times, and he'd talk about a face from years ago,
Okay.
who he knew, or this, you know what I mean?
Okay.
'Cause obviously he was a lot older than me, and but he'd talk about the other firm, and
Did they pull him? Did they pull him a couple of times?
I think it was Fred.
Yeah, Fred. Because I remember that story, and
Yeah.
a lot of people don't think it's right, but it's right, isn't it? Yeah.
But he always said, John, I remember this, he always said, the other mob, they couldn't come down here and do
No,
it.
they couldn't.
He said they wouldn't do it.
They couldn't. No, they couldn't.
Some faces in Notting Hill.
Yeah, all round the Labrador, Notting Hill, Acton,
Yeah.
East Acton, and all round.
I
Yeah.
mean, I suppose there are other manners, but
I think our
Yeah.
Toby was the one, right?
yeah, he everyone knew him, you know what I mean? Everyone knew him.
Yeah.
Like, and the old girls, they talk
Why
about
did he ever get into? I know it's a bit. Maybe he went. I'm better than that. Why didn't he get into the unlicensed fighting? Like with the same thing I was getting involved with. Why
I
didn't he?
don't know, because I think they've done well with it, you know
I
what
think
mean?
he'd have done the business, mate.
Yeah.
I think he had a lot of money out of it.
Because you've heard of other people talk about him. They go, oh dear,
Yeah.
John could have a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know.
He can bang and all. I used to love
I
watching.
started seeing him at Harry that night, and it
Yeah.
was just a, 6 inches bump.
Yeah, for sure. Big man, mate.
Yeah, that's
Big, powerful shoulders, didn't he? have?
small arms.
Yeah, small arms, small. Yeah, he's,
Maybe, because he did have, like, short arms, I mean.
yeah, massive shoulder, massive.
Yeah, big biceps
Yeah,
and that.
yeah,
you know what I mean? They wasn't refined,
No,
in that,
I know, but big.
they was there.
Yeah,
you know
yeah, I
what
know,
mean?
yeah.
So, I mean, I see him when he hit Harry that night.
Tell me about Roy Atkins
Roy,
with John. What happened?
I don't know what the rap was over. I think it was over Lenny Smithers.
Oh, what happened to Lenny Smithers?
He
Because he had
died.
the club, didn't he, Lenny Smithers? Spilled, didn't he?
I think he had a couple with not.
That was the one that, no, he had the one that was on about Ackeye Shepherd Road, Lenny Smithers.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure it was.
I'm not sure.
Go on, anyway.
But Len,
Big Len, ain't he?
yeah, he was a big tall fella.
Yeah.
And
Because he had some money, boy, you know.
money.
Yeah, Watkins.
He when he got shot, when he got killed, his mum lived next door to my mum in Braybrick Street, in Stratton.
Yeah.
Lovely woman, right? So she was quite friendly with Gypsy, my mum. She was always in there having cups of tea.
Because you're a traveller, aren't you? You're a traveller.
Descendants.
Yeah, descendants, yeah.
So when he died, I mean, when he got killed, she had to have all this paperwork and all that.
Well, he got shot in Holland, didn't he? Was it Holland?
Yeah. Because they said he had something to do with,
Mickey Blackmore.
Nicky Blackmore and the other one.
Oh, the one who got
Charlie
shot by,
Wilson.
yeah, Charlie Wilson.
He
Yeah.
come in the old oak one day.
Yeah.
He only just come home, done a 9, didn't he?
Yeah, it was with me and,
Right.
and Chelsea prison, yeah.
Yeah. When he come home,
Yeah.
but when he was on remand for that, he was with my dad in the Ville,
Okay.
and he loved my dad.
Okay.
Absolutely, he loved my dad.
Okay.
So when he come home, first place he come was round to his mum,
Yeah.
and then he come into Gypsies next
Okay.
door, my mum's. And then we took him round the old oak for a drink, just round the corner of the club. Anyway, he pulled a set of keys out of his pocket, and he went, here. So what's that? He said, there's a blue Rover out there, you can have it. He said, because I'm getting a new motor tomorrow.
Wow.
I said, have it. He went, I can have it.
You Terry?
Yeah.
Wow.
We was playing pool together in the old
Yeah.
oak. So I said, you sure? He went, yeah. And I went out and looked at it. And a nice motor, and it was a Rover. He said that was Charlie Wilson, give it to him.
Okay.
And I said, all right. So me and Ernie, we used to use it for bits of work, you know what I mean? When we was out in Aylesbury and all that, yeah. Roy was another one.
What happened with John and Roy?
Well, I don't know what. I think it was something to do with Lenny Smithers. There was something said about Lenny Smithers was wrong and this, that, and the other. John said no and all that. Because Roy always said it about Lenny Smithers.
Always, yeah.
Always. He'd tell anyone,
Yeah.
anywhere, even strangers. That's what he's like. Well, he hated grassers. So, I think they had a little rut somewhere.
What,
Further, yeah. So, but my brother John was hanging about with Roy at that time.
Okay.
So
He came Roy, I know that much.
yeah, he was in the Bramley, John. He was having a drink at the bar. And he flew in Roy with an handle. Bang.
What, baseball bat?
Yeah,
Was it a baseball bat?
yeah.
Or was it a pickaxe handle?
Pickaxe something
Yeah.
or whatever it was. My John was behind him.
Yeah.
They run in there. Roy sat about him with the head,
Yeah.
sat about him, and he wouldn't go down, John.
And they wouldn't go down now.
I went down onto that bar, tried to fight back, but they'd gone. They fucked off. When I heard about it, I went over to my brother John. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go
I
on.
said, I wanted
Go on, mate.
to punch his head in, you know what I mean, for
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
My John knew Johnny Hanlon like I do.
Okay.
Same thing,
Okay.
grew up as kids, you know what I mean? John, he very generous and all. What money didn't worry him, you know what I mean? I remember going in the pub with my daughter, that big, my oldest girl. £50 notes just come out.
Well,
He said, if you give me a kiss, so I'll give you £50. She went, no, you won't. He went, I will. She went, no, you won't. So she gave him a kiss, and he looked at her sort of like smirked. I said, you're going to have to give it her now. I said, she'd drive me mad. Anyway, he gave her £50. She never ever forgot that, my girl, you know what I mean? And everyone,
what, the one that you just married? The one that you just
No,
got married?
the one above her.
Okay. Wow.
and I see people when they go, £50, he's giving her that kid £50.
This come out. When did it come out, £50 notes? When did they come out?
I don't know.
90s? 80s? 90s, wasn't it? Or was it 2000?
But you
I
know,
can't remember.
you said you had them,
Oh, yes.
right?
Yeah.
You give something.
Yes.
You give something to
Early, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Well, at the time, every year when I was going to Scotland fishing and all that thing, about 4 or 5
Yeah.
years. So he'd give me, I don't know, say 300 or 400 quid's worth.
Okay.
Right? So we went up to Scotland. So we wanted to put some petrol in the motor, in the van.
£50.
To an old boy and an old girl. So I filled it up, I'll give them the £50 note. I was both looking at it, going, oh look, an English £50 note, right?
It weren't though.
No. He put it in a till.
Yeah.
We went. When we was coming home, we stopped there again on the way, give them another one. You know what I mean? But you could tell they weren't real.
Yeah, you could tell, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But John was involved in a lot of things, you know what I mean?
So what happened in the end between Roy and John? Did they become pals, or was it always enemies after that?
After that, no. I think it might have festered for him even when I was younger. I don't know.
But which one was the gun at them, do you think?
What, straightener?
Yeah, John. Or no, or Roy.
Probably John, but
He was wicked, wasn't he, Roy?
I wouldn't like to get hit by Roy either.
No.
Powerful, you know what I mean?
Well, because he was the captain of the rugby team when I was in Chelmsford Prison.
Yeah, was in.
Yeah.
Because I remember when he come out.
He
He played for a team on the out.
Oh, rugby team.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. But he was a captain. He was.
The girl he was with at the time, she had twins.
Okay.
I don't think they was his, two boys, but they.
Okay.
So, anyway, he said to me, they want to go to a football match, like professional.
Okay.
So I said, well, we'll go down the Rangers. He went, yeah, that'd do. He said they want to. So we took them down there. It's me, Roy, and the two kids. So at half time, I said, I'll go and get him an hot dog. Or he went, no, I'll go. Just make sure they're all right. You come back with hot dogs and drinks and that. Giz said to him, sit down, mate.
Oh, to you?
No,
To Roy?
I thought,
there you go. There you go, yeah.
He sort of like turned round, he looked at him, said, what'd you say? And he looked at him and went, nothing, mate, it's all right. I thought, thanks.
Thank, right, yeah, thank.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
No,
Because, you know, don't upset us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Roy, you know, my dad always said,
it's a shame between Roy and John.
yeah, I think they used to be friends, but I don't think they was good friends. You know what I mean? I think there might have been a bit of jealousy either way. I don't know who could have a fight, who couldn't. I don't know. It might have been that, but
because there's a few people I know that have had fights with John, and it's been 50-50. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It has been 50-50, but when he was a lot older.
But,
I don't think they've done it when he was young.
No. In his prime.
No, they would have done it. They would have, no way.
Because when I was younger, you see him. I mean, as you say, we was talking about his shoulders, his arms.
Yeah. Big, powerful man.
That big neck.
Yeah, massive.
And that.
I remember being at the Greenford Hotel. You know, by the roundabout, Greenford Hotel, do you know it? Yeah? I remember being there, and I've been in the hotel, and I'm coming out there, and John's sitting down there, he's got a drink, but I think someone was inside. He went, oi, how you going, mate? All right, John? He went, got any money? I went like that. I went, no, I ain't no. He said, go and buy me a drink, will you? I went, all right, John. I thought, I ain't going to argue, I'm not involved.
No, but
But he was sweet. He was sitting down there, he had a vest on, his arms was huge.
Yeah. He when he had money, he'd spend it on his own.
Okay.
On his own people. That's what he was, John. He loved Notting Hill. He loved all the old, he'd talk about old characters around there, like old Billy Batten. People like that, an old ex-boxer. And he talked like that.
Yeah, okay.
So a few of them around there, like, faces, and he's like, before John, and he's talk about them, you know what I mean?
Did he get on with Ernie?
They was really close at one time.
Was they good workers together?
Yeah. I'll say...
He can say something because they're both...
At one time, they were together about 5 years. I was with them now and then, but I was already at the break show and things like that.
Oh, you had a break show, didn't you? That's right.
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Yeah.
And Ernie bought this little Fiesta, like, and you just see Ernie and John in it.
Yeah, good look.
Things like that, you know. He gave me a motor once, John, yeah. He had a punch in this motor, so he said, I
don't want it.
Don't want it. Right, give me it. He said, go and get it. You know what I mean? He said, it's got a puncher, go and do it. And a nice motor it was, a Rover.
Okay.
That was another Rover, but the old Bill ones.
Okay.
Jam sound.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that. He'd give you anything, John, if he had it. He's just like that, you know what I mean?
So tell me what's happened. What happened with John? Do you know too much about what happened with John?
What? With who?
John Hanlon. What's happened? I mean, somebody told me that he died outside the pub. Is that correct? What happened?
Apparently he was getting in a cab. Yeah. Dennis said to me...
Because you tried to do a couple of... You done a couple of podcasts with him, Fish, didn't you?
Took him down my house.
Yeah.
Fish said to me one day, phoned me up, he said, here, I'm in the Stewarts, so I'm with a mate of yours, just before Fish knew him, really. So I said, who's that? So he said, I'll put him on the phone. Oi, get down here.
Let's get down here.
I said, I don't know. He went, get down here. You know what I mean? Get down here, have a drink. So this was about 4 months ago.
Okay.
So I said, all right, I'll pop down. I said, I'm only going to have one though. I said, he went up. So when I got in there, he was with a few other fellas. I don't know who they was. Anyway, they were sitting there anyway. John went, get him a drink. So I went and sat with him. I gave him a card. I wouldn't give. Anyway, I said, you ain't drink. He went, he had half a lager and a glass of water.
Really?
Yeah. Like, he used to like a pint, but he used to like a short. And I said, and they said, no, he's been like that all afternoon. So I said, well, don't you fancy it no more? He said, nah, I'd rather have a bet. And that's the last time I had a drink with him. Because I dropped him home. I dropped him home. And then, about a week later, I'm indoors. She goes over the shop, Jane. She comes back. She went, yeah. She said, I've just seen John come out of the betting shop. She said, he looks a bit shaky. She said, he's standing at the bus stop. So when he see her, he went, all right. So she said, you all right, John? He went, oh, his legs and that. She said, he looked really like he was shaky and that. So she said, where are you going? So he said, well, I'm going home now. So the bus takes him like near enough home.
Okay.
So she said, you've got to go on that side. Silly, you know, don't be silly, you've got to go on that side, right? He went, oh yeah. So she went to stay there. So she phoned me up. She said, I'm with John here. I said, yeah, what's the matter? She said, you better take him home. She said, I don't think, like, he's a bit shaky on his legs. So I went, all right, stay there. She stayed with me. I drove over there, picked him up, but I had to help him in the car. You know what I mean? Like, when I got him home, I had to get him out, help him out of the car, you know what I mean? Take him to his door. And I just thought...
Did he give up, you think?
No, I don't think John would never give up.
Never give up, would he?
No. I mean, 82 ain't bad, but
good, mate.
For the sort of life he lived.
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as I say, he liked to bet. And when Dennis phoned me last week, said that he's gone over,
You were supposed to go for a drink that night, was you?
I was supposed to go that day.
That day, yeah, okay.
But I didn't know John was going to be there.
Oh, right, okay.
Because we usually meet, and then now and then he'd turn up. So I had to wait for the district nurse. So I didn't. I said, Dennis, I'll be too late. But Dennis said to me, I just left 10 minutes, he said, and I've got two of my other mates, Keithy Woods and Bomber Lovell. They were going to help me into the cab. And I think that's when he went over.
Wow.
Do you know they didn't pick him up till 10 o'clock that night?
The
coroner or all that. They
joking.
had a tent over him. Apparently, that's what I've been told.
No. If it's murders about that, surely, wouldn't it?
I just don't like to think like that because...
Respect, you've got to give men out respect, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was left there till 10 o'clock till they... That's what I was told anyway. Someone told Jane, she ain't told me. So, until I speak to one of the others, I don't know. But
wow.
I know Keithy Woods was with him and Bomber Lovell. I'm glad because they were faces he knew anyway. So.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to say rest in peace, Johnny Hanlon.
Oh, thank you.
All right, mate.
Thank
And
you.
you know, I mean, we're going to the funeral, all of us.
Yes.
Definitely go to the funeral.
Oh, yeah.
Any idea when that might be?
No, I suppose she's had to do a little bit of running around. But I think he's got a son and a couple of nephews. They'd probably like a bill like that. But it's usually about a month now.
Yeah. Any idea where it might be?
It'd probably be Kensal Rise.
Kensal Rise.
Crematorium.
Okay.
That's what I should think so.
Yeah.
Could be Malt Lake, I don't know, but I should think.
Our road.
Yeah. But if we want to go, I'll come and pick you up.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go for that, mate.
So
There'll be a lot of people there.
Oh, I know.
They'll be back.
Because Fisher want to go.
Yeah, of course. There's everyone who want to go.
Fish didn't really know him.
Yeah.
But like when we done the podcast in my house,
Yeah.
I didn't want to push it, Ray. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I see that.
You know what I mean? He had about 3 cups of tea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could see it. I didn't know, because when Fish got him to do it, because Fish said we'd do it in Terry's house. And that's when he agreed to it. He went, all right, we'd do it long. I said, yeah, as long as we make him comfortable. I said, and it just didn't mean when I took him home after. Same thing, had to help him out of the car and, you know what I mean? Me and Fish.
A man so respected and all that should go like that.
Yeah, and it's
not nice, mate, is it?
Everyone's going to miss him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Although I didn't see a lot of him last couple of years because of his health.
He went a bit of a recluse, didn't he? A little bit, didn't he? Really?
He's just staying indoors. Or sometimes you see him standing on his doorstep. And he
Really?
always had this.
Did he smoke?
Yeah.
He did.
But he had that big gown on.
That's right, the big gown, yeah.
Great big gown. And you see him. My mate Willie lives around the corner from him. He don't really know John that well, but he knows him well enough.
Yeah.
And he was walking past John's house, and John's standing outside.
John always does it with the arms, doesn't he?
Yeah. So
he always does it with
as
the
he
arms.
walked past, he went, all right, John. John went, all right, Will. He went, all right.
Oh, you. Yeah.
Well, he went, what's the matter? He went, got a fag. Because she didn't like him smoking.
Yeah.
So Willie said, no, I ain't got. He said, I'm going to go and get some in the shop now, a little shop down there. Right. So John went, all right. So I went back and gave him about 6 fags. He said, don't let her see you give me them.
I mean, I don't know if we should say that, right, but did she...
Yeah.
Well, tell us what happens.
I don't know what happened, but I know all I heard, someone talking to me, I said, yeah, so he's been stabbed, John.
He got stabbed up, yeah.
Don't want to
3 times, did he go critical? Was it critical, wasn't
I
it?
don't know. He was in hospital.
I know. Someone told me.
He went like that, showed me the skull.
No.
The last time I had a
drink. Yeah, okay.
He went, hey, look, that's what she done to me. I just say she. I don't know who,
for sure.
Just say that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I like her as well.
She's nice.
Yeah.
She must be suffering a little bit, mustn't she?
Oh, I would think so, yeah. Because
that was close, wasn't it?
That was his longest partner.
Yeah, he was close, mate. I mean, he never come out of the house much, did he? He was always with her, wasn't he?
Well, not so much that. He'd always been on that couch.
Yeah.
And I suppose he thought he never had any reason to go out because he didn't hardly drink anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right then, so that's Bang Bang Vale,
Right.
Terry Oatway, speaking of that, Johnny Hanlon, Roy Atkins and a few other people. Just stop it, mate.
Right. Thank you for saying about John.
Yeah, that's all right,
I'll
mate.
say that.
Yeah.